Exercise 3.35, which is the last exercise in this chapter. Okay, first we need to make a query. We are so familiar with making queries, but let's have a look. We need all the fields from the table order. Okay, all the fields. Next, detail, and change the name. So this should be an automatic routine already for you. Customer order, finish. All right, there's one thing we need to do, sort on customer. So design view, customer, sort. All right, run it and save the query. Yes, so you see the query customer order is here, and we need to make a report out of the query we just created. So it's unlikely that we will ask you to make a report in the exam based on a table. It always has some filtered information which you have to realize that by a query. Unless it's not necessary, you have to judge it by yourself. But if it's selected information, it's most likely we need to use the query. So we have the query ready, and now we create a report with the report wizard. Automatically selected the most recent table or query. So this is correct, but you can see we have many choices here. So make sure you select the right one and include all the fields. Next, it's grouping by customer. It's fine. Next. We change the name accordingly. There is no requirement for a certain name, so we just write a name that we would like to have. Customer order. Finish. Now we have a report that organized by the customer, and within the customer, order ID, order date, and all the other information. So this is how to create the report. Let's review again. First, depending on the criteria, we create a query, and then we create the report using report wizard and refer to the query we just created. And now we have the print view of the report. Okay, let's change the view to the layout view and see what we can change here. So we can change colors. We can also organize the size of the field. And you can experiment with other functions. Font, title, logo, themes. Let's see what the themes does. Not much from here. Let's see if anything changes here. Yeah, the title bar changed a little bit. So you can play around with all these buttons. And now let's have a look at the design view. So this design view looks quite different than what we have in the print view and layout view. So here we can see there's a report footer that above the footer we have the date and the page number. We can easily delete it or change it to something else, or define, okay, we want all the order amount to be with a certain color. Format. This works the same as Word or other Microsoft software. So you can do a lot, change the size of the fields, and change the color, move it around. So I'll leave it to you to experiment what's possible. Okay, we may change of the size of this cell and also change the color of this one. Let's delete the date, delete the date, and move back to the printing view. You see here, the color changed, the cell changed, and let's have a look if we still have any date. No, the date is not there anymore, only the page is left. So this is how to create a report in Access. By far, we finished all the video of the exercises of Access. Next video, I will talk about the mock exam of Access. See you then.